mission for today, lovely folks. We are attempting in this little section to do the sole plate and the perimeter joist. So, just to remind you what we've got so far, we've got our big beams that are resting in the ledge. And we've got our nice level bed of mortar. Not necessarily straight, but it's good enough. So we're going to put down the flat piece of wood as the sole plate, and we're going to drill down into this to epoxy some threaded rod, and so we can bolt down that sole plate. And on top of that, Miguel is bringing us a demonstration. What a beast.
Hello.
So yeah, not so much easier to explain. You're smart, mister.
There you go.
Right, so yes, this one is going to sit flat like this. With a little bit of a gap in between for airflow between the wall. So this one's going flat, and we're threaded rod bolting it down into the ledge. And then we're going to have another one that sits like this. And in an ideal world, it will be flush with the top of the beams. Looks a little off, but not super important. We can always come and shimmy it to make it all level when we put the final floor on. But yeah, that is the idea. So we're going to have bolts in the middle of this one, and then there's space for this to sit on the outside. And then that will complete the floor structure around the perimeter. Yeah, so let's do it. We need a little bit of a gap in between.
Not sure.
132.5.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Need help?
Yeah, help.
Need help, yeah. Pretend you're
Go
a big grab.
that side.
Get him. Nice. Okay, see if it fits.
Yeah. Gotta drink water.
Stay hydrated, kids.
It's becoming summer now.
Yeah. Glug, glug, glug.
People probably think we're crazy just naturally walking on no floor, really.
Okay.
It looks pretty solid.
That looks pretty perfect.
I think also what's happening is it's slightly skew, so it's more up there and more down here, and that's also causing a bit of tightness. Tight.
1 inch punch, go.
With my left hand.
Okay, one more like that. It just needs a tiny bit of a bonk. A little more. Tiny bit more. Okay, then go the other side again.
Construction.
Very
Construction with hello.
Construction with Team Gibson. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
Also just chucked a bunch of concrete on there.
Oopsies. Concrete coming down. This is not a perfect construction, people. So, but yeah, looks good.
32.5. Stink. Thank you kindly.
No problem. Workshop assistant.
Thanks, people.
Workshop assistant here to help.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. It fits, looks good. I think it's gonna work.
Okay. Just put it again.
Yeah.
Construction with the software to do.
Okay, next step. We need to drill holes through the wood into the rock so that we can mount it in.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, now the big one.
Yeah. I'll go fetch it.
That's the idea. We got our things, a nice big washer, and it goes like that into the hole. And we'll tighten it down once it's all epoxied and dried in. Yeah, that should work good.
Cool. Ready. Next hole.
Next hole. Let's do it.
Okay.
So that's the general idea. First test, what do you think?
Dirty.
Messy, yeah. Dusty.
Dusty.
But I think we can do it.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a bit hot today. It's kind of the middle of the day, so we're going to take a bit of a break. Do some more maybe later or another day. But yeah, see you guys in a moment.
Yeah. Bye.
Alrighty, lovely folks. It is a beautiful morning here. We've had a few wonderful, cool, cloudy mornings this week, which is a welcome difference from last week's heat wave. So, my mission for today, while Miguel's busy working, in between his meetings and making a lot of noise, drilling the holes for these to sit into. And if it's not totally obvious, we are definite noobs. We are not professional construction people. We are learning as we go, and sometimes it's a bit tricky. Not a carpenter, so day before yesterday I was working on just cutting out the joins for the sole plates, because we've got 3 meter long wood, and our width of the building is like 4.3 or something, so I've had to make a few half lap joints, and they're not pretty, but they'll get the job done. So yeah.
Three done.
3 done. 7 to go.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
Give me the light.
Yeah.
Looking clean.
Okay. Sweep and put it back on.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Okay, lovely folks. We took it out, drilled the holes deeper, cleaned them out. We're gonna put it back in. Don't do this at home, kids. Okay. You ready? Okay.
There you go.
I just gotta get under my ladder. So, yeah. Just need to help me lift this. There you go.
What do you have to say for yourself?
That was hard work. Whew. Yeah, I gotta move out of the sun. Yeah. What's it to say, bestie?
Rest time.
Yeah, well deserved shower time.
Okay.
We managed to deepen all the holes because I did it through the wood and then we realized it wasn't quite deep enough. So we took off the wood, made all the holes a little deeper, so now it just sits good with a little bit of the threaded rod sticking out above the wood so we can get the washer and nut on. And yeah, we did all of the messy stuff today, at least for all of that side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Jessie. Jessie's here. She says hello. Hello. Excuse you. Hello. She didn't enjoy the noise. The drilling. You don't like the noise. Little baby. Whoa, pushing me over.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Shower time. Rest time.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
See you later.
I'll be back.
Bye. Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week.
And a busy week it was. In addition to our work on the house, we also were invited by one of our very kind neighbours to go and pick some cherries.
And we had another neighbour who brought us some onions, potatoes, garlic,
Peaches.
and peaches.
So yeah, super lucky to have such kind and generous and helpful neighbours. We didn't manage to get all the holes drilled, but we made some good progress this week, I think.
It was quite dirty.
very dirty.
I can't wait to do the next half.
Yeah, but at least now the ones we've done are good and ready to be epoxied. The holes are all cleaned out, so join us again next week, lovely lot, for some more renovation projects.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Hope you have a good week.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Love you, bye.